Hey guys, NCWQ here, and I'm I've been looking at a news report that came out about a 6-year-old boy who shot a teacher at Rich Neck Elementary School in Newport News, Virginia, Friday afternoon. The child is 6 years old, and they stated that they've been in contact with a Commonwealth attorney and some other entities to get help to the student. The teacher was shot inside the classroom, and it was not an accidental shooting. There was an altercation between the teacher and the student who had the firearm, and a single round was fired. No other students were involved. The teacher was identified, and I'm not going to put her name on YouTube. She was identified by her alma mater. The teacher is now in stable condition, but her condition was life-threatening. And there is an investigation that is ongoing. What I'm sitting here thinking to myself is, I have an almost 5-year-old granddaughter, and I can't wrap my mind around how a 6-year-old would have that much anger or hate, let alone why he had a gun to begin with. But where does that kind of anger and hate come from with a 6-year-old, that they would shoot a teacher or anyone else for that matter? I mean, I look at my granddaughter every day and she's happy, cheerful, she's loved, taken care of, and I wonder what in the heck is going on in the home of that child that they would have that kind of anger or disrespect towards adults or other human beings. Or does this child have psychological problems? It's just something, it's too much for a child to act like that, and it just doesn't make sense. The biggest question I have is, how does a 6-year-old, not a 14, 15, 16-year-old, but a 6-year-old, get a hold of a gun and take it to school? I mean, when my kids were younger, I used to check their backpacks every day, make sure they had what they needed, made sure they had their pencils, paper, and what they had in their book bags was what they needed for school, and not any toys or anything else that they didn't need. That's called being a good parent. Also making sure that they had their lunch if they needed to take their lunch to school. So I blame whoever the parents are. That's my opinion, that the parents bear some responsibility in this. It's a shame. And it was a 6-year-old that did this. The elementary school will be closed Monday and Tuesday, and it won't be open, and they're going to monitor the situation for the safety of all the students in that community, the governor said Friday. Anyways, you guys, just thought I would do a video real quick and offer prayers and condolences for the teacher and for anybody that needs to get help. There are hotlines that are available to get help. There is always another choice besides being vengeful and having vendettas. There's always another choice besides anger and hate and hostility. Anyways, you guys, much love.